So the time has come, I think, for us to begin the construction of Bartertown. So we've loaded up all the building materials and the iron plates that we currently possess, and we're heading out to our chosen location. So we're going to build up on the high ground that overlooks our fields. Somewhere up here on this plateau, I think. So we're going to bring everyone up and then get to work. Doesn't seem to be any bandit camps around here, so we should have a reasonable piece to work for a while. Okay. Make sure everyone gets into the centre, away from where I want to lay out the walls. Right. So, to begin with, a defensive gate. The entrance is going to be around here. So, make sure we have it facing in the correct direction. And we're going to have a double gate so that we can properly welcome any visitors to our town. So I think we'll place the first one here, like so, and then from there we will have walls that extend to about there, I think. Same on this side. And then from here, we'll mark out our perimeter. I'm just going to run straight along here. It's not necessary to cover every inch of the terrain here, because there are certain paths up onto the plateau, and those are all that we really need to wall off. But for now, let's just mark out everything for completeness. I think we'll come up as far as here. And that completes our boundary. Our other gate will be in here roughly. Let's try and level it off if we can. That should do. Well, actually, I'll set it. I would like it a bit further back, but that looks like the best we're going to get there. So, and now should be able to enclose that with a wall from there. Yeah, to there. Doesn't look pretty, but it's serviceable nonetheless. And in order to access the walls, ramps on either side. And I think we'll also have ramps to these walls. Okay. Let's let people get started here. And we'll make sure that everyone has engineering set as one of their job, as their main job. So you have engineer here, Dijol, and King. Beansprout, you're okay as you are. Mew, you seem to have managed to avoid the order to help with the building. Rain the Giant, slight reorder there. Ruka. So obviously not everyone is going to have good engineering skills at this point, but by the time we've completed Bartertown, everyone should have a reasonable degree of skill. Who do we have here? Ah, there we go. And the first construction is complete. We have a ramp, a road to nowhere. So this will obviously take quite some time to complete, but it will be worth it in the end. So the plan will be to begin each day building as much as we can, and then we'll return back down into the valley, tend to the fields, quarry the stone, mine iron, and continue with business as usual. We may eventually extend over onto this plateau here and have our entrance, maybe an entrance on either side, down in this small ravine here. We do have some resources up here, iron and copper, which would be good to work in security of an enclosed space. But I don't really mind if people are working out with the walls, as we have been doing for quite some time anyway. Let's have the dogs enjoy themselves while we work. And we're probably here about halfway between Squin, down in the valley there, and the hub on top of the hill. And there's a waypoint over in the distance, which I should visit, I suppose, at some point. So let's see, who carries what? 7 building supplies and another 15 there, so 22 building supplies, 18 iron plates. We have absolutely a lot of iron plates, but they are not overly useful at the moment. It's mostly building supplies that we require for this task. Should actually perhaps share some of the building supplies out, but not everyone is busy. So we're working well enough at the moment. So I think we may end up having a watchtower here, over here, another down here. Other entrances are unlikely. We might have one there, but to be honest, I prefer just having the one entrance to defend. So it is good to finally have the vision coming to life. Obviously it'll be quite some time before it's complete. We have worked for many days to obtain the building materials that we have that's allowed us to complete just this small part here. We should maybe put more research into stone mining to speed up the process. So when construction is complete, we'll then have initially crossbows mounted here and here. Later on they will become harpoons. We may even mount some crossbows on the walls out here. If we see outlaws, for example, or the Holy Nation approaching from a distance, we can be prepared to welcome them as they approach the main gate. And then, once they breach the gate, give them their proper welcome within this killing zone in here. Okay, so we still have 4 building materials. Let's have you go and add some in there. And once these materials are all used up, then we head back. So this is good progress for the first day, I believe. I'm happy with this. I would much rather have had level walls around the entranceway, but it doesn't really make a difference. And now everyone should be returning to their tasks. We had visitation from some hungry bandits the other day. So let's get rid of those corpses. I've also removed the cotton field. The yield from the field was very small. It was only 10%. Even the hemp, I think, is only 50%. So we will focus on hemp-based fabric, and we'll forgo cotton entirely. Let's drop that corpse. And we have a friend coming after us. In fact, a number of friends. So we're going to fight encumbered. Let's have everyone come over so that we can make short work of this. Hammett, you're close by, so you get ready for the fight. And actually, there's no point carrying the body. And everyone run as fast as you can. Remove backpacks as we run. So, Dust Bandit. I think we should go ahead and teach this guy a lesson. I'm not sure how many comrades he has with him, but let's see how we get on. A swing and a miss there. No, he's not hanging around. Okay, then we'll let him go. But some of his friends still remain. I wonder if their boss will return. Where's Beast? Beast probably still trying to get into the fight. He's not the quickest of animals. Okay, so everyone can return about their business. Hammett, since you were standing idle, you come and gather the weapons. Looks like there might be a couple of people up here. There are a few. It's good to see that we're able to deal quite effectively with Dust Bandits now. Okay. Hammett, I would want you to actually pick up this body. In fact, Muto, you pick up this body and get them out of here. We want to keep this area clear if we can. Mew is under attack. I presume that's from a Dust Bandit who's just got back to its feet. There we go. Now, loot the corpse. take this. And we'll hold on to the sword. Well, it's only worth 113, let's not bother. And get back to disposing of these corpses. Mia's down. Unconscious, but she should recover. I guess we've been attacked here by hungry bandits. On top of the attack from the Dust Bandits. Okay, well, Mia, you can stay there for the moment. You have some comrades nearby. Hammett, thanks for picking up the corpse, but take over in another direction, please. We'll get this area cleared as best we can. Greasepot is heading back up to do some more building, having gathered some construction materials, or produced some construction materials. Let's put down the corpse there. And Greasepot, let's move engineer right down to the bottom of your list. And now we need weaponsmith to move down here. Mia's downed. You come back from the leather tanning bench. Help with the harvesting. I don't think that's a problem. I think that's just a bandit who'd get back to his feet. However, Hammett, you're up against Dust Bandit. Nice work. Now finish off that one there. This one here. No. How about you? Okay. So we'll clear up this mess. We'll get back to work. We have 51,000 cats. So I think we're going to have Dejol come and work at this a stone processor rather than at the copper node. And Rain the Giant, you come help out here too. And I suppose we also should move this to the bottom, just to make sure that people don't run off and continue the construction. I will quarry some more stone. And is there anyone else idle at the moment? Hammett, could you equip your backpack and gather the cactus from here? Where are you, Hammett? You're just returning, okay. So pick up this cactus and get back to cooking. We have plenty to keep you going for a while, so you can stay in there. Who's missing? Grease pot? No, you're there. Dijon next to you, and Rain the Giant. Okay. So let's see. Let's just have Rain operate the stone mine for now, and Austrian, you do the same. Telemina, you can gather the iron plates. And we have plenty of iron in storage. I guess we're out of stone. That's the problem over here. So Dejol, add that up here. Makes no difference. We can only have 2 people work the stone quarry. So that is how we will leave it then. Another bandit coming back. 10 Bones will deal with him in short order. Muto hardly even noticed he had been there. So Miu is now in a recovery coma. We'll collect her and take her back up to the hub later, but for most everyone else, injuries were fairly minor. And Beast, you come back here. Hopefully Muto will have some chew sticks, or even some raw meat and dried meat to keep you going. So it won't be long until we lose the light. And when that happens, we will head back up to the hub.